welcome back everybody to the Eden Burning scenario. We are kind of getting close to the end when it comes to this particular scenario as is. And right now, what I want to try to do, because we finally got this whole air quality thing relatively situated, right? We got to let these things kind of work for a little bit longer. We now have the concrete factory going for the reinforced concrete to come in, and then hopefully we can start working on this. But the other thing that we have to actually work on at this point is increasing the population size. Now, it's more so the Aberas that we have to work on. And this is, again, going for the badge here.
The fire has returned.
Oh, here we go. Unbelievable. You ever consider that it might have just been someone cooking and they accidentally forgot to turn off their stove? Please don't ever do that. Like, pay attention. Double check before you leave the house, okay? Are we going to be dealing with this situation at all? We have some fire units, right? We have some over here. We have some over here. Let's get them mobilized. So, like I was saying, the main group that we're going to have to upgrade are the Aberas, because we're going to go for the Green Metropolis, sustaining 4,000 Aberas for 10 minutes, okay? So hopefully my game is not going to bug with that, because I'm fairly certain it did with the Herbarium. And that would mean that we need to get these guys upgraded eventually, more than likely the ones in the back. And now because these guys are all on fire, it's going down. Please tell me that fire is not resulting in this actually being a problem. It may not. You know what I'm thinking? Is it... Oh, it might have been because I didn't actually put this around that. Now, hold on. If I were to get another town hall, or trade union, rather, and put this thing, like, right in the middle here, and then swap one of those guys over, what would happen? Let's take this one and put him in here. Is that gonna change anything?
Come to watch?
I have no idea. It might just be the other specialist is doing a lot of work. But I mean, like, -2 isn't terrible, considering what we're actually, like, producing right now. 2 steelworks for, like, -10 is fantastic. One of those is -15 to begin with. We can always stop one of the brick factories, too.
Stand aside, boss. Don't get dirt on your baka!
And there it goes up again. Yeah, so I'm not entirely certain. This might be just as is, kind of weird. So we'll just leave it at that. We still haven't gotten this fire out, you kidding? I think we're going to have to start building in this direction. So let's go ahead and first of all check all of our productions. So looks like fish is, again, another problem. We need a lot of iron. Okay. But it's also because of this, so... First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this. I want to try to actually put this thing in and around here. If there's a way to actually get it linked up to this... No, that doesn't really matter. 116 tree... Yeah, so they've been working pretty hard in here, haven't they? It is only just +1. Okay, we'll leave it as is. I can't be bothered. We need to get another one of these things going very quickly, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it down, like, right here. Definitely gonna have to have the silo and build up the modules. So put one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. That'll do. That'll be another farm, and then I think we're still good when it comes to the corn, because I did actually put a tractor to one of them. Yep, that's fine. Tortillas are still fine too, so I think I'm gonna actually have to build up another one of those. And I did have the tortilla maker right over here, but I'll probably end up putting it over in this corner. Who needs to work here? Why them? Well, that's weird. Okay. Let's just put 2 of them down right over here. And then I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's gonna have a little bit of room over in that corner. We need to get the Aberas of 1500, okay? 1500, put some steel beams in there and call it a day, because I don't want these things to constantly be working. It'll be terrible. I want bricks to come out here. That's gonna be a lot better. Right. So when it comes to the city itself, we're gonna first need a water pump, and I constantly forget these for some unknown reason. And it is a quite pretty building, I have to be honest. It does look very nice. You can go, because there's literally nothing over here for you to get rid of anymore. And we're just going to start building some homes again. We'll do it like this. I'll try to avoid these trees. How about that? To the best of my ability, I will try to avoid the trees. Alright, we got a decent number in here. Gonna go ahead and connect them all with a road. Wonderful. Gonna probably need to have a market back here, so let's go ahead and build this. And then obviously the chapel, which actually works in here very well. So I'm gonna put a road connection like that. And then a fire station back here will probably do a world of good. Where can we put you that's actually at a better spot? I might get rid of this home, actually, and just, like, plop this thing down in the middle here. Oops, that is definitely the wrong building. I do not want to put a charcoal kiln down. I want to put a fire station down. And then the next thing is going to be the hospital. So we're going to have to put the hospital down. What is happening here?
Still waiting for it to arrive.
We go through that much? It's insane. Alright, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this thing right here. Reforestation efforts are kind of like in full swing, so that's +8. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go and put this one right here. Let's get that going. I'll probably end up putting one more somewhere. Actually not a bad spot. We have a lot over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably put it like right here. 59. It's gonna go down, isn't it? Yep, you are. So they're gonna start up again. Where can I put another one of these huts? Maybe like back in the corner here. There's like a little empty spot here, you see that? I don't think that's actually a great spot. That's not either. We don't have much, and I don't want to put it over here because, like, well, quite frankly, I want to start building in that direction. Let's just put it right here. That'll work. We also do have some room over in this corner. That's the marketplace, so you would actually make it to here, right? If I put a road connection here. Can I put 2 rows? No, I can only put 1 row of homes. Not a big deal. Swap the building skins, please. And we're going to have to build up that in a moment. And then really what we are going to try to work for is upgrading as many as we can. That is done. So we're going to need what again for the dynamite? 10 timber. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't have right now. But thankfully, everything else is holding steady. They have enough tools, which is great. Even though we're producing like 1 less. The work clothes are fine. The fedoras are fine. Drip coffee's perfect. Tortillas are perfect. Felt's perfect. The fish is the only thing I'm always concerned about. Yeah, fish is low. Gonna have to probably get another one of that. This is, holy lord. Now we're at +4 again. I think it's because that stopped working for like a hot second. Yep. So we have a lot of steel beams now. I think I'll let that work until they get to around like 200 steel beams, and then I'll stop it. Okay, 10 timber, thank you, because we have to get that mine going. How many do you have? 123? Yeah. I need to get more herbarium. I'm a little bit worried because I'm running out, and I know I'm going to need more items going forward. Yeah, okay, so they stop when one of these tool factories actually don't have anything in them. Good to know. All right, let's get that and get over here. What did we need for the cables?
Catch the future standing still.
How many cables do we even need? We have 120. Okay. So I mean, like, if the Calchuck is actually at 120, then we should be good, right? Oh, they're at 112. Okay, we won't ever have to upgrade them at all. Nice. We won't have to put one of those lovely tractors to it. Love to see it. Alright, you blow another hole in the freaking mines and get to work. Wonderful. So, do we actually have enough wood coming in for everything? We do, but I kind of want to boost that a little bit. How much charcoal do we even have? Or coal in general? 356? We don't even need this thing. You know what we're going to do instead? We're going to put a lumberjack hut right in here. Looking good. I think I can probably fit in another one of these aqua farms. If I were to put it like right here-ish, I guess I can. Yeah. Let's put it here. We don't have enough for the silo quite yet, but we can build its modules at least. This is probably going to be like right here. Okay, so we'll get that working. We're gonna pre-position the silo, which will be like right here. So that'll be the next one. And we will have one more of these in the bank ready to go, which I could probably fit over in like this corner, and that'll work pretty well. Our population is steadily increasing. Love to see it. I think, yeah, what we need to do is we need to upgrade in here now. That's really the best case scenario. We could have changed the skin for this. Oh yeah, we gotta do the Old Town one. We even changed the skin for these ones. I completely forgot. Can't do much over here. What are you missing?
There must be input for out.
Yeah, I know. Well, there seems to be a little bit of a problem considering how we have so many steel beams working. You know, that's also a thing.
I can teach you how it works.
Not really. Don't care. So we need 120 and 60. So in total, we need 180 steel beams. So we can actually stop at 180, not 200. Oh, I have you back here. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of you. Put you somewhere else. This is a little bit of an open spot. Nothing's happening over here. Or potentially back here. Yeah, let's put you back here. Constantly have the reforestation efforts. Yeah, so the forester huts are only based off of that lady. This one over in here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna get rid of this guy in here. I'm gonna put him back in this one. Make it a little bit easier on ourselves. With 2 extra foresters in those ones, they should be working a lot more effectively. And it seems pretty dense over here anyway. I highly doubt that I'm going to need this additional oil refinery. So we're just going to leave it at that. And now I want to look around to see if there's any weird freaking plants anywhere that I could potentially get some herbarium from. That's fish. Because sometimes you'll see some plants over in the water. But I get baited. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa. Quest. What do you want?
Life is great here. We can set an example.
An item quest. Okay, we are keen to test the effects of our environmental regulations in a real-world trial. Can you enact these in your settlement?
We trust you.
Oh, it's this thing. So, spend herbarium to get herbarium. I gotta put... Okay, either... Is it either or? Please tell me I'm gonna get like a decent amount for this. So the basic agricultural textbook doesn't need anything. Okay. Advanced fertilizer doesn't need anything either. So we just need resources. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So we in total are gonna need 10 and 20. Got it. 10. Where's the corn? 20. We couldn't do this before because I didn't actually have enough corn, if I remember correctly. So now that I actually do, I can go ahead and get these items and put them in a trade union and hopefully get these things working. But it's going to be... Is it just like put it in a trade union for the heck of it? Or like what's the plan? Okay, so we need the advanced fertilizer. And then we're going to need the basic agricultural textbook. Good. So this is actually some, like 2 herbarium. Oh no, the tools are going down. Why are the tools going down that much?
First class.
That's not good. I thought I was making enough for those. Am I not? Where are the tools at? Yeah, it's... Well... I can understand why. These guys are taking a majority of the iron. That's why. I need to get those ones going. So we might see a population drop here in a hot second. Alright, let me find a trade union that doesn't have anything in it. Well, I guess this one will do. Advanced fertilizer and the textbook.
You never let me down.
Great. And this does absolutely nothing with these. Yep, it does not do anything with them. So, literally does not matter.
Stations.
Yeah, I'm gonna check again to see if there's anything in the water or along the shore that I could potentially get some herbarium from, but I don't think we can. I don't see anything. Negative, Ghost Rider. It ain't happening. The game just does not want to give us any more. I think it gives like a limited quantity and then it just it stops. Unless I get lucky and it repopulates, then that's a whole different story in and of itself. No, doesn't seem like we have anything in this corner, nothing in this corner, so we just need to wait for quests. Unfortunate. There probably are stuff like in the waters out here, maybe, but I have no clue. Doesn't seem to be anything on this island, is there? Negative. We already checked this one. And there was nothing here. Yeah, there's definitely nothing here. We also went to this island. I'm just doing like a little bit of a mental checklist. We also did that one. What was this one? Doesn't really seem to have anything on it. Be able to tell. Okay, let's check this one. Doesn't seem to have anything. This little guy's also nada. Nope. Okay, this is where that warship was. This is also pretty empty. Yeah. I think it's just like nil. Oh, I thought that was something for a second. I got baited. Nope. Nope. Nothing there. Nothing here. Don't seem to have anything here either. Oh, this is like a moon. That's Crescent. Nice. And this is the big boy. The big boy doesn't have anything on it. Yeah, so we just have to wait for more herbarium. That's okay. We are very close to turning off these steel beam factories. Thank God. And hopefully with upgrading more of these Aberas we'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and build up the silo so that thing can start working again. Let's upgrade that warehouse because I don't want there to be any problems with loading in there either. It's going to constantly chip into our timber, and that's okay. I don't mind it. Let's go ahead and blueprint some additional homes because we're going to need to expand a little bit of the population back here later on. I guess I'll put one here. Kind of sticking to like a static building design over here. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll do it anyway. We have enough money to play around with, so I'm not worried about that. I just don't like when everything looks the same. That's just my brain being weird. Everyone has their own thing with Anno 1800, I swear. Okie dokie. Yeah, you guys are not working either. I'm so tempted just to put the calcinator in there just to get this last leg of these steel beams in there done. It'll be terrible. I mean, we're pretty good on the air quality. You know what? We're doing it anyway. Where's that calcinator? Get to work. These things working so fast, it's going to be a lot better. Minus 10, 11. Are we going to 12? Yep, we're going to 12. So I'm just going to boost this as fast as I possibly can. So I get these things turned off and we have the steel beams, and I could probably just get rid of the factories altogether. And that'll do wonders for our air quality. I mean, factor this in. 2 of those things, plus the concrete factory, are resulting in such air problems here that it's so fragile, it's just going to go down. Okay, yep. More than likely, what I would do is actually build another one of these. Because this one, it's -12. This one
we need
is...
raw materials.
Why are you only -3? Hello? Oh, because you don't even have anything in there, yeah. -15 is pretty bad. Alright, can we upgrade any of these guys? We indeed can. Let's go ahead and upgrade the ones right next to the town hall. Good, get these. Wonderful. Why can't we upgrade you guys? What's your problem? Oh, because you're not close enough. I might actually consider upgrading the roads here. I don't see a world in which I'm gonna need any more of the bricks, at least for this thing. Yeah, we don't need any more bricks for that thing at all. I'm just gonna work to upgrade at least the this part of the town. And I'm gonna do it manually. So I'm gonna go over here, and we're going to build a road like this, and then like this, and then like this to this. I actually have a decent amount, so I guess I can continue just a little bit. Side, and then I'll do this back here, this here, and this here. Nice. So we got a decent portion of the main part of the city done. I need to put a little bit in the front here, in front of the actual town hall. Make it look a little nicer. I don't think I do this with... Oh my god, I can! Nice! Alright, so now you all should have what you want, right? Perfect. So you have everything, and you will upgrade immediately, right? Love to see it.
I wouldn't be a rebel if I settled for this.
Alright, just hold on. Yeah, so fish is definitely going to go down, that's for sure. It's not too bad. I don't understand this fully. It's very weird. Tools are still fine. That's why I'm trying to rush through this whole thing as quickly as possible, because I know the tools are becoming something that we're going to need here in a hot minute. If this thing goes down, we're going to lose a lot of population. So we're going to get through all of this as quickly as we possibly can. There's probably no iron left in here. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. What else is using iron? It's the drip coffee in it.
Wise to take time to learn the new one. Stop production.
Okay, you guys are gonna stop, because I quite frankly don't want that to happen. What else is using the iron? I think it's just the tools, is it not? Like 17, man. That's what these things are using to churn that out. How many tools do we have in the stockpile? We only have 5. Why did they make it like this? I swear, like, you couldn't have given us one additional friggin' iron mine here? You only gave us 2. That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna swap the calcinator out for this, for the machine, because apparently that's not gonna be okay. If I run out of iron, that's gonna be horrible. So we're gonna... I wish I could have, like, had a jump start on that a little bit more, but we're getting close to it. It's okay. I'm gonna actually fast forward it. It'll make it a little bit simpler. So at least get through one part of this process through today, and we won't have to deal with the air quality garbage anymore. Alright, you are also done here, so I'm gonna get rid of this road. We're gonna have to build another one of you. I think... over here is probably the best spot, and we can just go ahead and build a road right here. And let's go ahead and get that one done once we actually have enough bricks. Because instead of those, I can get these brick kilns working, and that'll be fantastic. We said we needed 180, correct? Yeah, we need 180. Alright, so we just need 3 more steel beams, 1 more, and that actually came out with a double, so that's perfect. Alright, we got to 180. Perfect. Get rid of these 2. Now. They're gone. We don't have to deal with them anymore. And now we're gonna have to actually work with the electric cables, so I'm gonna get... how much is this, actually? -5?
The
Oh,
more
yeah.
the merrier.
Yeah, that's definitely not a problem.
Return to your posts.
Yep, get to work. So we definitely should have enough caoutchouc in here for that. As for copper, we should also have enough copper. So we have 130. We only need 120. Perfect. So that's going to work just fine. And then the copper itself, we have been mining it like no tomorrow. So we have 201. We're good. We are good, ladies and gentlemen. We are definitely very, very good. And it's really now come down to getting the coffee.
We are keen to get started again.
I know. You can start, don't worry. And we should have enough iron in here for all of that now, right? Like, how are you meant to balance this? Unless you move this thing over there, but I don't see anything like workforce and eco quality. Okay, production of heavy industry, but this is not a heavy industry. At least I don't believe it's considered one. This is actually in a really bad spot, and I can't move it because there's no relocation tool here. What to do? Let's see. I'm kind of wanting to test out if I put this closer to one of the mines, is it actually going to work faster? Oh, that one's almost done anyway, so I need to get another dynamite piece.
Class.
Get that. Get 10 of that. See, I remember this time. So how are you actually meant to have a population size of 4,000 obreros here? When you need to also balance out the tools and the drip coffee pots. Wherever I put the drip coffee pots over here. And we'll have bonus goods. I think that's not a bad idea. But that's only for heavy industry, which will be those. So not even the food base.
New orders, Admiral.
So weird. I would really like to have a discussion with somebody, the guy who came up with this particular scenario, and be like, hey, did you even test this yourself? Because this is so weird.
Frigate first class.
But then again, people have actually gotten the gold in this, so I'm really the one that's just complaining. All right, so we have another one to replenish the resources here. We'll wait for it to be fully done before we do that. This is looking good. That's looking good. We have enough tortillas in here. What are the other things that... Okay, increases the consumption of that. Fulfilled, provided with the tolle. That's fine. Residences with a fish need fulfilled are provided with plantains, but the consumption goes up by 100%. Yuck. That neither of those are good. I'm not even going to bother. Heavy industry... That's the advanced one? Why didn't I get the advanced one? I only got this one. Oh, because productivity is 100%. Okay. So what the hell is the difference here? Just 50% to 100%? Okay. Whatever. We don't need any of those. Those ones are for crops. Those are for animal farms, productivity, and the fishery. I guess I could try this one. Eco quality, impact minus 30%, but... Ooh. This guy, maybe. Extra fish would be pretty good. Soil sampler. I don't think we can do anything with regards to that area right now. That's not a problem. What really is the issue right now is the fact that I have 2 iron mines that are not producing enough iron to actually have all my productions go. So, like, for example, it's right on the money. It seems like it's +2. Okay, that's fine. However, when you go over the tools, right? They're going to want tools, and they're going to want more of it. They're also going to want more coffee, which I guess I could probably stop one of them. It should be fine with just the one. No, see, now it's -2. I'm gonna upgrade this one. I can't ever see that little icon pop up again. We can probably get these things all working
Need
now.
all the rancheras I know.
I want to imagine we can, because that's plus 14, and if we get all these things going, then we can upgrade more of the city. And potentially get another one of these lovely aqua farms going, because I do have one left. And I think I will go ahead and build it. Will it fit here? I think it'll fit if I put it, like, here. Ooh, let's try the farm module. So we're gonna have to have the silo right in front. 1, 2... Oh, it doesn't connect. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so this will work. Oh, we can actually put a little road in here. Alright, get that working. How are we looking when it comes to the corn? We're still right on the money with the corn. Okay, so all of our production chains are kind of being, like, pushed to the limit now, but we are in the end game of this particular scenario. We can probably start work on this dam within the next episode or two. I want to wait until we actually get... I might actually consider building another electric cable factory, and you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to put it right on this side and get that built. That actually costs steel beams, didn't it? Oh, crap. Okay. So, I made a mistake. We need to have another one of these, then. Joy? Okay. So, here's the plan. We have 2 of these factories working. We have this one back. The air quality is going to go down again, and that's fine. We are trying to juggle our 2 iron mines as much as we possibly can in order to get tools for our citizens and get these things ready for the dam itself. So, I think I used how many for this? Where is the cable? I used 12. So, we just need to wait for this to go up by 12. So, we need to get it up to 172. And we should be golden with that as well. And it's also still within the range of this particular trade union. So, I don't think it's going to take too much time. But at the same time, I am still very scared that, you know, this whole issue with the iron is going to definitely be a problem continuing on. So, I wish there were replacement inputs, but apparently that's not a thing in this scenario either, which is why I would like to throw a brick at the guy who designed this.
Screenshot taken.
I didn't mean to take a screenshot at all. Outstanding. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press this button. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Eden Burning. We are almost done. Just a couple more supplies necessary for the dam itself, and then we can get to building it. I kind of want to go and see how other people have managed to get the gold here, because it is hard. I've heard that you actually have to be on, like, half speed in order to try to do it. And that would just absolutely kill me. I don't think I could play the game like that for the long term. But I want to go and do a little bit of research and see what's up. So, until next time, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate all of your support, and I will catch you on the next episode, my Rantins.